Hello traders, welcome to tradingwithbill.com. Let's grab some coffee. I'm in Thailand. We're getting ready to talk about a little bit of Forex. That's right, Forex on a beautiful morning here in Thailand. Sunny skies, nice and cool breeze this morning. It's starting to get warm though. Summertime is here. Traders, good to be with you. It is currently 7:30 a.m. in Thailand. That would be 19:30 on Wall Street on a Tuesday night. Traders, good to be with you. Let's get moving. Got some stuff going on. This is take two, by the way. My take one went away in cyberspace. I don't know where it's at. It didn't come up. It didn't do anything. It's gone. I don't know. So you're going to see markings on the charts because I already did this once. So, okay. All right. So let's talk about data here. What's going on? So today we have not a bad day with news coming out, but we have some stuff coming out. So just now, like seconds ago, we just had GDP out of Australia, and I'm looking at the charts, and nothing really has done anything. So quarter on quarter, bad number 0.4 versus 0.5, year on year 2.4 versus 2.5. I mean, those aren't really that bad, right? They're just in the red. As we take a look, as we get down, you know, the FOMC people are speaking like crazy. Halifax house price index out of the pound today. Out of the euro, GDP quarter on quarter and year on year today. So the euro session looks like it's going to be pretty quiet. Only two news events today out of the euro session. What do we got here? Annual budget release coming out of the Great British Pound today. And in the U.S., we have annual, in the U.S., there we go. ADP non-farm comes out today. Yeah, another FOMC guy talking. Non-farm productivity quarter on quarter comes out today. And Canada has BOC rate statement, trade balance, labor productivity coming out. So pretty big on the CAD. Now the CAD should be strong, right? Oil is weak, dollar is weak. I would think the CAD should be strong. We'll take a look at that. And of course, we have crude oil inventories today. And let's just take a peek at what's going on tomorrow. Time changes are over the weekend, so keep making note of that. So Japan has GDP tomorrow early. That'll be 6:50 a.m. in Thailand, and that would be 18:50 on Wall Street tonight. All right, so that's what's going on. Nothing big after that. Let's talk about some commodities. Gold is above that at 1,133 level and holding. Haven't seen that in months. Crude WTI is at 61.94. Brent was at 66.55. And U.S. coffee is up negative 0.15% in the red. Natural gas is negative 0.11% as we speak. And that's what's going on there. Let's take a look at the indices. S&P futures negative 1.43. NASDAQ negative 1.51. Dow is positive 0.45. Small cap 2000 positive 1.10. S&P 500 VIX is negative 1.98, and that's been that level for that number for at least an hour now that I've been in front of. I'm doing these videos. The DAX is positive 0.19, and the U.S. dollar index is negative 0.44 at 89.56. Could we say ugly? Ugly. And Bitcoin has dropped quite significantly. And it was above 11,000 yesterday, as you remember. Now it's at 10,775. So I was in the U.S. market at the open, and oil was down like $66 at the open. So it looks like it inched its way up there during the U.S. markets. I'm not in the U.S. markets past about 11 in the morning on Wall Street, as that's sleep time for me. All right. Very nice, very nice. Let's get to it. Let's do the charts. So everything's a little bit backwards because I already did this video, and it's in cyberspace somewhere. So we're going to take a look at the dollar index early. Just dumping. Just absolutely dumping. Nothing to do with 89.51. There's nothing here. You know, the dollar is absolutely moving these pairs. If you look at the euro, you look at the pound, you look at the New Zealand dollar. Well, the New Zealand dollar is always bearish, right? You know, you look at these things and you're saying, wow, they're moving up, they're moving up. Yeah, they're moving up because the dollar index is in the mud, right? The dollar index is in the mud. The dollar's doing horrible, and that's why those other currencies are up. So let's get to it. Let's take a look at the Great British Pound US dollar. So this looks a little confusing, I know, but basically the two channel lines, I put a channel line showing that this is, you know, this is on an up move here, right? It's on an up move, and then I put an aggressive trend line showing that we can actually trade that if it breaks below that smaller trend, the smaller line right here, and we can get in that at 138.20 and then take it from there, depending on how much credit you want to give this, right? This is a 4-touch channel line, so you know it is significant. We'll see what we can do, and you know we'll look to take this down at 37.60, right? 37.60. So it's a 75 to 80 pip trade if we can get in at the right spot, right? It's all about getting in. But this to me just looks like an ascending wedge, and it just tells me this is just going to get ready to crash, right? This just tells me this is heading to the downside, right? This thing is going like that. The bias of the chart is like this. So this is going to get somewhere and take down. Now, if we can get to the top of that channel, that's a great sell at 39.40, right? 39.40, that's a great sell. And if it wants to do an overkill or an overshoot at 39.50, that's even better. Sounds good to me, right? So we'll keep an eye on that today. All right, Euro, USD. So this is so much the dollar. It's kind of crazy, but this is all about the dollar. And you're saying, well, William, this is pretty bullish. It is, absolutely, but it's not going to stay there. I don't think it's going to stay there. This is going to make it turn to the downside. Now the question is, where do you want to get in? Well, to make it easy, we'll just put a trend line there, and we'll break the trend line, get a retest, hopefully, and then we're just going to sell it, right? Also, the 24.40 area is a nice spot to get in this. You got a little bit of support underneath that, but that's not, I don't think it's going to do much. Of course, left of the chart here is pretty empty, right? It's pretty empty. There's nothing there left of the chart. We're not going to get into 23.60. We're going to get some levels here. Actually, it looks like almost a double top here. So, you know, we might get some levels there. And if it is bullish on the pullback, we can buy it, right? 23.60, we'll buy it. As you can see, I put an arrow there to the upside. We'll just take it back up if you're bullish on the pair. You know, that's a nice thing about trading this, is that no matter what side you're on, or as long as a currency pair is moving up or down, we can make profits. We can take some money to the piggy bank, right? So, you know, that's what we're talking about here. So we have a couple opportunities here on this trade plan that we can get in if it sells off, or you can do it both. You can sell it if it gets up to that 24.40, 24.30 area, or you can buy it if it gets down to that 23.60 and heads back to the upside. So we got some options there to get in there. I did say, let's take a look at the CAD dollar. Wow. That was not what I was expecting, my friends. Not what I was expecting. Yeah, that doesn't look good at all. There's nothing to do here. Absolutely nothing to do on this little boy. So you would think you know, I did mention that when I was in the U.S. session at the open, oil was down $66. And, you know, this is a commodity pair for oil, and it just dumped on it. However, it did rebound some. I would say probably 50% of that it rebounded, and this didn't rebound with it. So this is still in that mode. There's nothing to do here, folks. This has to get all the way back up. I got to stop hitting that mouse, man. So this has to get all the way back up. You know, and we're looking at like here to get in here. 77.60, 77.70, we would look to get back into this to the downside. There's nothing here, nothing at all. And this isn't going to happen quickly. This is like the U.S. Open before this trade's going to work out, if it works out, right? Let's take a look at the Aussie. Just had some data come out. And, you know, you can see I put some levels on here before, and this is just continuing to tank to the downside. Nothing to do here. We're not going to sell at this level, right? We're not going to sell at this level. Let's see if we can get that. There we go. We're not going to sell at this level. We do want to get up to that 78.50 area, and we can sell it. You know, you can counter trend. Now, if this heads back up, there is no problem with that. Look at this. Wide open space, wide open space. You got one little level here, but this is, you know, if you wanted to take this to the upside on the counter trend, I don't think that's a bad idea. I don't think that's a bad idea. And wait till it gets to that 78.50, 78.45 area. We can sell this to the downside. Right? We'll just take it to the downside. But nothing to do here. Folks, this is probably, if we're lucky, London lunch, and probably either the U.S. session or tomorrow morning in Asia. All righty? All right, let's take a look at the New Zealand. So here I put on some levels also, and you know, this is at a spot. It's in between this range. It's coming to the bottom of the two levels that I put in there. And it's getting rid of the 72.56 area, 72.75 area, somewhere in there. You know, what is it going to do? Well, now it looks like it's, you know, being tested. It looks like it's going to bounce there. Well, here's the level, and you can see we got support here. We got here, right? So we got some stuff left of the chart that apparently this pair is reacting to. So what if this comes back up to 0.7305, 73.10, we can sell it. And I'm not too worried about the 7,300 area. There's not a lot left of the chart. Right at this area, there's not a lot left of the chart. So I think we could probably take this down. So if this comes back up and retests 7,300, and it gives us a bearish candle, we could sell it at 7,300. Okay? We'll sell it at 7,300. This looks, this can happen. This looks like this is going to be okay. Keep an eye on this today. Well, traders, that looks like that's it for me. Thank you so much for being with me on a Wednesday. Currently 7:42 a.m. in Thailand. That would be 1942 on Wall Street on a Tuesday night. Traders, thanks again. Have a great trading day. Always remember, trade smart, not hard. We'll see you tomorrow, my friends. Take care.